Stop hiding your smile, erase deep nasolabial folds, and iron out facial tension with these professional Glow Face Studio sculpting secrets. Form a 90-degree angle with your elbow. Gently draw your arms back, squeezing your shoulders blade together. Hold for 10 seconds while breathing deeply. It corrects forward head posture, which helps tighten the skin around the neck and jaw. It opens up the chest to improve circulation and oxygen flow to the skin. Locate your nasolabial folds, the lines running from the nose to the corners of the mouth. Place your fingers firmly along the line as you shown the video. Apply steady firm pressure. Use a spreading motion to stretch the muscle fibers in opposite direction. Repeat 5 times on each side. Repeat 5 to 10 times on each side to fully soften the tissue. It relaxes hypertonic overly tight muscles that stay contracted, which is a primary cause of deep folds. By loosening the knot of tension near the mouth, you reduce the physical pull that creates a shadowed line. Shape your mouth into a long, narrow O shape. This elongates the facial muscles and prevents skin bunching. Place your middle knuckles directly into the hollow of the nasolabial folds on both sides. Press firmly into the fold. Slowly try to stretch the tissue outward toward the periphery. The key is to keep your knuckles deeply locked inside the fold as you pull outward rather than just sliding over the surface. The broad firm surface of the knuckles reaches deeper than fingertips to break up facial adhesion. Place one index finger firmly along the bridge of your nose. This keeps the central tissue stable. Place the entire length of your other index finger directly into the nasolabial fold. Using deep firm pressure, glide the length of your finger outward toward your cheekbone. Ensure the motion is slow, deep enough to engage the muscle tissue beneath the skin. Perform on side, then switch on your anchor finger. Repeat on the other side. Using the full length of the finger provides a broader surface for breaking up tension and smoothing the skin. Place the base of your thumbs firmly onto your temples. Apply deep pressure. Slowly slide your thumbs upward, following the line of temporalis muscle. As your hands move up, actively drop your lower jaw. Do not just open your mouth. Use effort to pull the jaw down and create a deep stretch. Relax your hands and jaw completely and repeat the movement 3 times. Releasing the temporalis muscle helps lift the lateral part of the eyebrow and the outer corner of the eyes. The counter movement of the jaw helps stretch the masseter and temporalis muscle, reducing clenching and TMJ discomfort. Place your thumb firmly under your chin to stabilize the lower face using the side of your index finger. Glide firmly from the side of the nose outward toward the temple. With your other hand, use flat fingers to glide deeply just underneath the cheekbone, following the same outward path. Keep the movement continuous. As one hand finishes the sweep, other begins creating rhythmic and sweeping motion toward the outer corner of the face. Repeat 30 seconds one side, then swap hands to work the other side. The deep pressure under the zygomatic bone helps reduce heaviness in the midface and highlights your natural bone structure. Find the small hollow in your upper jaw, located just above your 4th and 5th teeth, roughly below the sides of your nose. Drop your jaw and shape your mouth into a long, narrow O shape. Ensure all the muscles around your mouth feel taut and stretched. Hook your index finger into this hollow. Perform a deep circular kneading motion with a firm steady pressure. Continue this 20 to 30 seconds while maintaining O shape. Massaging this area releases the levator muscle that, when tight, can pull the skin into a deep fold. It softens the knotted feeling in the upper jaw, allowing for more natural and fluid facial expressions. Place the smooth back of your thumb against the side of your nose right at the top of the nasolabial fold. Apply steady medium to deep pressure. Slowly slide your thumb outward across the cheekbone toward the top of the ear. Ensure you are using the entire flat back of the thumb to maximize contact with the muscle tissue. Perform 5 to 10 slow intentional sweeps on each side of the face. Acts like a manual iron to flatten the skin and relax the muscle that cause deep fold. Effectively moves stagnant fluid toward the lymph node located near the ears, reducing facial puffiness. Shape your mouth into a long narrow oval. This keeps the skin taut and protect the delicate under the area from wrinkling during the exercise. Form a hook with your index finger. Press firmly into the upper part of the nasolabial fold. Push deep into the hollow until you feel the edge of the zygomatic bone. Apply steady deep pressure for 20 seconds. By working at the muscle's attachment point on the bone, you encourage a more lifted and defined cheek contour. Releasing the tension at the very root of the nasolabial line helps the entire fold relax and appear shallower. Take a firm deep fold of the muscle along the nasolabial line using your fingers on both sides of the face. Gently take the fold and stretch it on both sides to ensure an even lift and stretch across the midface. Hold the stretch for 5-10 seconds, then release slowly. The stretching motion helps move stagnant fluid away from the center of the face, reducing morning puffiness. It directly counters the bunching effect of tight muscles by physically lengthening the tissue. Use your fingers to create a deep, firm pinch along the nasolabial fold. Ensure you are grasping the muscle tissue, not just the surface skin. Once you have a firm grip, hold the position for a few seconds without pulling the skin up or down. Gently move your fingers slightly lower along the fold. Maintain the deep pinch and give it a final firm squeeze to encourage the muscle to relax. Perform this 3 times along each side of the mouth. Find a small firm knot of muscle located just outside the corners of your mouth. Using a deep pinch, take a firm fold of tissue right at the Modiolus on both sides simultaneously. Ensure your fingers are grabbing the corners of the mouth securely within the fold. Hold this position with a firm, steady pressure 20 seconds. Do not pull or stretch. Simply maintain the hold to let the muscle relax under the pressure. Begin at the center of your chin. Using your thumb and index finger, perform a quick firm pluck and pinch motion. Walk your way upward following the line of your mouth up the nasolabial fold along the side of your nose. End the motion right at the bridge of the nose between the brow. Repeat this upward sequence 3 to 5 times to create a visible flash of circulation. Place your thumb at the side of your nose, tucked directly under the beginning of your cheekbone. Apply firm deep pressure upward and inward. Hold this position for 10 seconds. Move your thumb approximately 1 cm outward along the bone toward your ear. Press and hold again at this new spot. Continue this press and move sequence until you reach the outer edge of your cheekbone. Repeat the entire sequence 2 times or 3 times on each side. It targets the knots where the cheek muscles attached to the bone, helping them relax and lengthen, reduces the puffiness and muscle bunching that can hide your natural bone structure. Firmly press the base of your palms into your temples while opening your mouth into a long O shape to stretch the entire midface. It physically resets the upper facial muscle to counter sagging and helps slim the jawline by stretching out tight masseter muscle. Place the smooth back of your thumb against the side of your nose right at the top of the nasolabial fold. Apply steady, medium to deep pressure and slowly slide your thumb outward across the cheekbone toward the top of the ear. Ensure you are using the entire flat back of the thumb to maximize contact with the muscle tissue. Perform 5 to 10 slow intentional swipe on each side of the face. It acts like a manual iron to flatten the skin and relax the muscles that cause deep folds. Open your mouth into a long, narrow oval shape. Ensure you feel a strong stretch and tension in the muscles surrounding your mouth. Place your palms firmly against your face, aligning them directly along the nasolabial folds. If possible, rest your elbows on a table. Lean the weight of your head into your palms to ensure the contact is deep and tight. You should feel the muscle, not just the skin. Very slowly slide your hands outward toward your ears. Imagine you are physically shifting the muscle tissue from the center of your face toward the periphery. Perform 3 times. It breaks up deep adhesion in the fascia that cause permanent shadows and fold on the face. The outward shifting motion acts as a powerful manual lymphatic drainage, moving excess fluid towards the lymph nodes.